It's time to dress up your dog. Elizabeth Staples and Lisa Peloquin work at the Good Dog Spot in Chicopee, and they're here to help us pamper our pooches. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having
So we have two kinds of dogs. Hey, buddy, can you introduce the real stars of the show today?
Sure. Here we have Buster. He's a Chihuahua mix. He's about a year old. And heading out in front down there, we have Haley. Haley is an American Staffordshire Terrier, and she's 12.
And you can't see Haley right now, but she's absolutely a gorgeous dog, and she's an older dog. And older dogs really need attention too when it comes to grooming. Is that right?
Absolutely. As they get older, there's definitely different health concerns that can be brought to light through regular maintenance and just keeping them on a schedule.
So let's talk about an average day at the groomer. How often, roughly, should you take your dog to be groomed?
I would say probably every 8 to 10 weeks, depending on their coat type and condition and what exactly needs to be done. A short-haired dog like Buster here just needs a bath and some routine, hygiene stuff, nail trims, ear cleaning, whereas a dog with hair that's going to grow a coat needs a full cut, and that's going to vary based on...
We have a runaway dog, folks, but everything's okay.
The haircuts will vary based on how fast it grows and also what kind of cut the owner's looking for. And
nail care is very important, too. Today we're going to do a little demonstration. Do you want to take us through that?
Sure.
Now, is nail care, is it painless for dogs, or does it hurt them a little bit?
They might experience a little pinch, especially if you get too close to the quick, which you try not to. We don't want to make them bleed.
Absolutely. And now, is this something that you should trust in a groomer to do, or is it something that if you have the right tools you can do at home?
You can do it at home.
Okay.
And you can find a good groomer. They will instruct you on what you need to do and how to do it.
There's two different kinds of nails, as you can see here, the black and the white. And what happens is the white one, you can see the quick easily. So people with dogs who have the clear toenails can do this at home with a little practice. A darker nail, if you're scared or if it just makes you worried, then that's probably where you'd want to see a professional groomer for.
So it's kind of like our nails in an inverse. You want to clip at the white area, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then keep it will really hurt when it gets into the skin-toned area.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can we try it?
Sure.
All right. So this is a clipper. Now, can you get this at most any pet store? A nail clipper like this? Okay.
Yep. You might even, for a smaller dog like this, you might want to get a guillotine type clipper, especially for cats.
And the dog often doesn't like it,
yes,
which is disappointing, but that's one of the nice parts about bringing a dog to a groomer. You don't have to be associated as your pet owner with torturing your pet.
So you want to just line it up.
It's okay, bud. It's okay.
With the flat part of the pad. And I'll just, there,
See,
simple.
that wasn't so bad,
survived.
and he's still happy, and you haven't alienated your relationship with the dog, too.
Mommy's holding you.
How can dogs get more attractive when they go to get groomed? I mean, obviously, you can really soup 'em up with a haircut, but sometimes, like my parents' dog, maybe it's not as attractive as another dog down the street. How can you augment that in the grooming process?
Home care is definitely recommended with brushing, weekly brushing, or combing to get tangles out.
So even if you're doing that thing where 8 to 10 weeks you're getting your dog groomed, it's almost a weekly ritual that you take care of them. Now, how can you do it at home with some of these products?
Well, we have our universal slicker brush here. That's great for getting loose hair out of the coat and also getting down to the skin and pulling through to make sure you get the mats off.
Because the mats go very deep into the dog's skin.
Sometimes.
And now you have a comb, too?
Comb as well, and that's for the dogs who have hair, long hair.
Oh, okay, so if it's more of a large-scale dog, that's what you want to. That's what you want to use, and this is that right there. And you can get all these things at any pet supply store. Is that correct? Now, what I love here, this is cologne.
Doggy cologne.
Now, is it to impress the other dogs at the dog park, or what's the purpose of dog cologne?
Usually the parents.
Oh, okay.
Just to stay fresh in between groomings.
Now, we have some great pictures that we can show right now, and it just shows some of the things that people can do with their pets. So let's check out this one. Describe the situation. This is a shaggy dog who I can assume gets matted relatively easily.
This is actually a shelter rescue, not to cut you off, but just to let you know. So what's happened in that case is the dog is actually matted to the skin. So what Lisa had to do here was kind of jump in and really work close to the skin to shave the animal down and get him to a place where he was comfortable.
Now, when an owner brings his pet in, is it imperative that they bathe them before, or is that part of the grooming process? It seems like bathing is one of the things that you do best.
Absolutely. Bathing is included in the grooming process, so we do a full bath, blow dry, nail trim, ear cleaning. What you're seeing there is some fun stencil work.
It's some dog bling right there. That's what that looks like. So those are hearts. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we weren't kidding around. That's adorable. Now, we have all these dogs right now, too, but you can also bring your cats to get groomed, so it's important to maintain all of your animals, no matter dog, cat, fish, parrot, any of that. Well, I want to thank the two of you for coming on, and thank you so much for getting your nails done. I got to say, they look pretty good. Maybe we'll spritz you with some cologne later.